Now, Bond girl Jane Seymour has made the controversial claim that you only need one really good friend. One friend. Is that enough? Linda?
Well,
you have loads of friends.
I've got loads of friends, yeah, but I've got, I'd say, like 3 really, really good friends, or maybe 4 really good friends, and then I've got my 2 sisters as well. But my really good friends are obviously Leslie and Pauline, because we've spent so many years together, like 40, 50 years, me and Pauline have been best friends for, and Leslie, obviously, for the same amount of time. And I've got a friend, Lynn Gammon, who I've known. So her partner, Jeff, and my husband were friends. And so I'm sort of in touch with her. She does my hair. She does practically everyone's hair on the show now as well, Lynn Gammon. And then my sisters. I'm really, really close to my sisters.
Yeah.
But I think real good friends are like, sometimes if you're really busy, like if we're away working or away filming or whatever, and then they're texting and you're not answering straight away, they don't realise that you're on set or you're in makeup or you can't talk at that minute. But the really good friends understand that, especially if they're in the business. If they're in the business, they know that you can't actually answer the phone straight away and that. But, yeah, no, I love my friends.
Yeah, and I think, you know, I've got a friend that sometimes... I mean, there was one time during lockdown and stuff, I saw her recently, about a week before Shane's wedding and then again at the wedding, and I hadn't seen her for 3 years.
Yeah.
And we'd text a couple of times, but we didn't pick up the phone. But when you see them, it's like you were never apart.
Yeah. Yeah,
it instantly goes,
Yeah.
you're like...
There's just a connection and always will be.
There's just a connection, yeah. There's not that awkwardness. I think you can... You know, I've got maybe 3 or 4 that I think will be lifelong friends. Whatever happens, they will be always in my life, some part of my life. Not every day, you know, talking on the phone or anything, but just they've been there. But I think you can have one. You know, I think it's okay to have one friend. And also, you know, I've got a big family, so... Yeah, but I think friends are different to family in that respect.
So you tell your close friends maybe more because...
Yeah, I think I tell them more just because I didn't either want to worry my family or I didn't want my family to judge someone who I was talking about because, you know, if I ended up being back with that person, they'd probably hate them still. Whereas your friends love and hate whoever you love and hate at the time. And I do think that during lockdown we became very aware of people on their own who didn't have people to talk to. And I think everyone made more of an effort because we did, you know, we had the Zoom calls and, you know, WhatsApp calls, all of those things we did, you know, checking up on people. And now we've all gone back to real life. I think there's still going to be a lot of people at home that maybe just need a text or a phone call to ask them if they're all right. On the other hand, out of all my friends, I'm probably the worst one because I hate talking on the phone.
So
I hate it.
I've got code names.
Oh, do
for
you?
certain people that I don't want to speak to, so it'll come up Janet pain in the bum or whatever. So I know.
Why did you say
not
Janet?
Janet?
Not
Janet Treat Porter, but like certain names on there that I know if I don't want to speak to them, I don't answer that phone.
Yeah.
I know. I've got a friend that always goes, "Hi, just calling up for a chat. Nothing really important. Phone me when you can." So then a month later, I'll phone her and she'll go, "You didn't phone me back." And I always go, "Well, you didn't say it was... You said it was not important, so why would I phone you back?" I'm like...
So do you suffer from guilt, though?
Terrible guilt. I do have guilt.
So then why do you not change your ways?
Because we can't be bothered.
I'm talking to you as if I'm talking to myself.
No, I tell you why. Because the job that we all do is talking. So when I get home, I don't want to talk for hours on the phone. I've nothing to say. Really.
You're talked out.
I've literally, you know, I'm done when I leave here. I don't want to talk any more rubbish when I get home.
They've heard us waffling on like we do.
But I will text all day.
Yeah.
I'll text all day.
Yeah.
Because I can text
notes.
while I'm doing something. When I get home, I'm busy. I haven't got time to... And I don't care.
That's the thing there. It's the level of care.
It's
the level of guilt.
Hands up, friends, unless it's something super, super important. I don't care.
They're all sitting at home now going, "I'm never phoning her again."
She will, because they'll
just sit there.
No, you know what they'll be doing? They'll be sitting at home going, "That is so truthful."
Yeah.
Because they know me so well.
They know you so well.
So well.
But everybody, you know, I mean, I echo everything that everybody has said. I am very fortunate to have probably half a dozen ride or dies. And I think the pandemic minimised our life as well, that we realised the people that we really wanted to spend time with and those that we... You know, when I used to drink, I was surrounded by friends. They weren't friends at all. So I made a big cull, obviously, you know. And also, it sounds really corny, but I'm married to my best friend, so I'm very content with Lincoln. But I love my friends. They're used to me. It's not an excuse, but I try to immediately get back to a text. I don't like chatting on the phone. I'm not a FaceTimer, you know, particularly with that. But I do have friends who I'm embarrassed that I'm so hopeless because they remember every birthday. They remember every one of my kids' birthdays. They remember Lincoln's birthdays. Unless I go on FaceTime, which I don't a lot, and I see it's such and such's birthday today, I don't know. I don't have any record
But
of
equally,
birthdays.
you're a good friend. I mean, you know, if
think
any
I'm a
of
good
my
friend in many
friends
ways.
phoned me, whatever time of day or night, and they were in trouble or they were
I'd be
just
there.
so upset, I'd spend hours on the phone to
Of
them.
course.
But
Yeah.
I just mean as far as sometimes chit-chat.
Yeah.
I think I ain't got time for chit-chat, really.
Well, I've got worse, and I was never brilliant in the first. But I wouldn't even have a phone if it wasn't for the fact that I need it in case there's an emergency. It's really, honestly, the only reason I would
More for
pick
the
it up.
kids and that, yeah.
Exactly. And now that the children are here, I'm forever picking the phone up, and I'll start maybe writing a message or about to send, and then one of them will
And
try
then
and grab the
something
phone off
happens.
me, or it's Mommy, I've done a whatever, my nappy, and you
that's
run off
just
to do
Frank.
this, and that's Frank. I mean, like, my hands are just tied all the time.
What I'm
so I've
trying
got to
to
the
do
point where
now-
I find it almost impossible to keep at the
Yeah, it
same
is.
level
I'm
as
trying
everybody
to do
else.
now what we actually talked about very recently, which is trying to put a pencil in the diary. Because if you
Yeah.
just say, we must get together, we've said that we're longing to get together and talk about stuff that we never talk about here. But let's put a pencil on it, and you make more of an effort if you've got it in the diary
That's
somewhere
true.
as a little
Yeah.
pencil, even if you have
But
to
then I'd forget
to
the diary,
cancel.
so...
You forget the diary,
Yeah.
forget the invite,
Yeah,
forget
no, I
that,
think I
forget
don't want to sit
everything.
and chat to you all day.
And she'll just get a rubber and rub it out.
I'll chat to you here.
Yeah.
Well, you're not even invited.
I don't
so-
want to come. I don't want to come. I'm busy.
You're not on our group WhatsApp.
I've got foxes to chase.
you foxes and badgers.
You've got beavers badgers to sort out.
I've got my badgers to look after.
Yeah.
Carry on with that then.
Lots